patch broke. Uh-oh. I feel something. That's a good sign when you feel fish in your net. I feel something in there. Oh, here. Man. That is a haul. That's some big fish. Big fish. Normally these things fill up to the top with little bitty fish. It ain't filled completely to the top, but it's got some big fish in it, so hey, I'm pleased. I am pleased. Let me just grab one of these and show y'all the size of these. If I don't get finned. Yeah, like, look at that. That's all good fish in there. All of them filets. All right. My ice chest here. It's hot, so we got these nets suspended right now. Got one hung up. Alright, had one of them die. One dead catfish out of all of them, ain't too bad. We got a cooler full of them there. Let me show y'all here in a second. Oh, look at them big old catfish. That's some good ones in there. All right, we got one more net to check. That other one had a hole in it, so let's check the next one. All right, y'all, so with the water being as hot as it is, and we're fishing pretty shallow, we're gonna be hanging these nets like this, suspended up in the water. Trying to hold on to the boat here. All right, so we want the bottom of this net to be off the ground. That way them catfish can swim up inside of there. And it's hard to do all this and hold the boat by myself, but I'll show y'all real quick before I put it in how we got the top of this. We fixed us a bridle. And see, when you tie it up, see how it hangs. And so that's how we're doing it. So let me get this thing tied up real quick. The boat's going crazy with this wind today, so. Alright, y'all. First net had a hole in it. The second one did pretty good. Had some real big ones in there. So I'm interested to see how this one's gonna do. Get it untangled. Well, three little old catfish. Looks like all the nets need to be. Well, the first one we obviously had some fish in because I mean it's got a hole in it. Something was getting in there and tore a hole in it. I thought I had it fixed right, and I guess I didn't. So we're gonna have to fish this one and the next one, or the one that we just checked a minute ago. But with that second one providing like it did, hey, who cares? We caught a bunch in this one. Go ahead and dump these out. I ate all my bait out of here, so we need to put some more bait in here. They all about like that. Ain't nothing to them. I got one in there. It might make good trout line bait. We'll see. Not a bad haul. Hey, we got some big ones in there. Let's see. Real big ones. Some good fillet size. Anyway, I got some limb lines I got to go put out. All right, well, here we are a couple days later. I ran these nets the other day, and I had 3 out originally. One of them got a big hole in it, and all my fish got out, so I haven't repaired it yet. I thought I did, and they busted it back out again, so I got to do a real repair on it later. So I'm still running 2 nets though, and earlier you seen where we caught a pretty good mess out of that one. I mean, it wasn't a lot of fish, but they were good fish. So we're fixing to check these 2 nets again and see what we got. Well, push away from this tree before I pull my net up. As you can see, we've got these nets tied to this tree. The wind blow them out all over. Try to bring it out here where y'all can see a little bit. We got these nets suspended, hanging straight up, like I said earlier. All right. Man, that's some good catfish in there. That is some real good catfish. Well, I'm trying some new spots on these nets, and instead of the 100 little bitty ones that we normally catch and a couple good ones, we ain't catching a lot of fish, but we're catching some really nice fish. Really good feelers. I'll get this cooler open. Cooler ain't wanting to cooperate here. Here we go. Little old fish, sometimes they get hung up in the net. They got little barbs on the back side of these fins, for those of you who've never caught any. Spilled a couple on the floor. That's okay. That little bitty one, we're gonna turn him loose. If I can grab him, I got one more little old bitty thing. We're gonna turn that one loose too. Well, I will say that that is a mess of fish, y'all. A mess of fish. Let me show you. Look at that. Look at the size of that one. Put my hand over it. Good ones in there. Let's go check that other net. As you can see, this can kind of be a booger trying to get up in here in these trees. Get these nets tied and untied. Feels like it might have some weight in it. Not much. But two. You know, the other day when I ran these, excuse me. Yeah, the other day when I ran these, this net was slap full, and the other one only had a couple in it. Now the other one was slap full, and this one just had a couple in it. But hey, I ain't complaining. I got to go to work tonight, so I don't want to spend hours and hours cleaning fish anyway. So we got plenty enough to make us a mess of fish. So let's get on home, clean them, and cook something. All right, y'all, we caught a pretty good bit of fish earlier. Caught some good ones, so we're gonna fillet all these. I gotta go to work later, so we gotta get them skinned up pretty quick. I always just break these two fins off the side. The way you can lay them flat like that, it makes it a lot easier to fillet. I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all this fillet knife. It's called Work Pro and it's battery powered. Hey, this thing's nice. And no, I'm not sponsored by them or nothing. I bought this, and this thing's nice. Y'all watch how good it does on these fish. That quick and simple. Little old joker's got some power. And that's it. We'll get the rest of them skinned. Okay guys, so I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to cook this fish. If you'll come over here and look, we're going to make fish nuggets. So we're just cutting this fish into little old square pieces. Nothing fancy. Probably cut this long ways. And then little nuggets. You want them all to be about the same size. All right, so over here we've got egg and hot sauce. That's all we got, 2 eggs and a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce. We're gonna drop this fish in there. Get it soaking. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I'm gonna do the flour. Hands off. So for the flour, we're going to use self-rising flour. Dump some of that in there. Depends on how much fish you got, how much you put. And then there's no measuring or no right or wrong on seasonings. We're going to put a little bit of oregano in there. Some thyme. If I can get it open. Smoked paprika. I'm gonna throw in some rosemary, just cause. Some cayenne pepper. A little bit goes a long way with that. All right, garlic powder. Oh, turn it the other way. There we go. Some salt. And some pepper. Now, I'm just going to take me a fork, mix that all up. Now, me personally, when I go to see if my flour is seasoned up right, I just take me a little pinch and that's pretty good. Might add just a tiny bit of Tony's to that. Don't need much. It's pretty seasoned already. Like I said, just season it however you would if you were gonna cook chicken. Get that all mixed up. Now all we gotta do is when the grease gets ready, we're gonna take these little pieces out of our mixture and we're gonna coat it in flour and fry it. And that's all it is to it. And Of course, everybody knows how to fry pretty much that watches this, so just fry your fish and we'll get to the taste test here in a second. Well, that was easy. All we did was put them in our little mixer and got them coated up and fried them. Y'all check this out. Little nuggets. All right, so we're gonna dust them with a little bit of Tony's. Let's give it a taste test. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna try one in some ketchup. Tastes just like good fried fish in the middle, but the outside's got kind of a Kentucky Fried Chicken taste to it. I don't know, but it is good. Y'all need to try this recipe. And if you made it this long in the video, I appreciate you watching, and hopefully we'll see you next week, and God bless y'all.